We've all been waiting patiently for updates on the development of Baldur's Gate 3. That update finally came on February 18th when Larian Studios announced that the world reveal of Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay will occur at PAX East. Jesse Cox will join Sven Vinke on February 27th for a live stream where they will be revealing Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay and providing some insight on the mechanics and storyline. This announcement was made both in the newsletter, the Larian Gazette, and a teaser video released on YouTube. There were some big hints dropped in these announcements, and in this video we'll be taking a closer look at each and discussing what they could mean for Baldur's Gate 3. So I want to start off first with this photo here that was included in the newsletter. This is our first clue that the Githyanki are going to play a major role in Baldur's Gate 3. So how do we know this is a Githyanki? Well, for one, you've got the green colored skin. You've also got this small upturned nose, as well as this black discoloration and spots around the eyes that for me is a dead giveaway that this is a Githyanki. In the front of the photo here, you've got a mind flayer or an illithid tadpole. These are those little things that mind flayers use to reproduce. So they'll deposit this tadpole either through the eye or the ear of the target host. It will then feed on the brains of that host, eventually causing seromorphosis, which is the process by which a humanoid creature turns into a mind flayer. And I say I think they'll be a major part of the storyline for a few different reasons. For one, in the newsletter, directly above this photo, we have a quote. It says, "You are burdened with great power, devouring you from within. How far down the path of darkness will you let it take you? The fate of Faerun is on your party's shoulders. Will you carry it to salvation or descend with it to hell?" And the combination of the quote and the photo to me are clues that this is going to be a major hook in the storyline for Baldur's Gate 3. So let's jump into some things I noticed from the video that also support this idea. So there's a portion of this teaser where they're showing footage of what appears to be prop building, and at the timestamp minute 12 seconds, we see this large conch shell-shaped object, which is clearly reminiscent of a nautiloid. And if you recall in the teaser trailer released last year, when the Flaming Fist mercenary was being transformed into the Mind Flayer, if you looked up in the sky, there also was what appeared to be a nautiloid looming in the distance there as well. So if you're not familiar, nautiloids are these enormous flying ships. They resemble conch shells, just like what we're seeing in the picture here. Mind Flayers, they use these nautiloids to traverse worlds. So during the Great War between the Mind Flayers and the Githyanki uncovered the secrets of the magic behind these nautiloids. They used this to develop their own sky ships, which they use for sending raiding parties to the material plane. And if you look at this shot from the timestamp minute 9 seconds, we see them building what appears to be some type of ship. So I think this could potentially be a Githyanki skyship. This could be part of the nautiloid, or it could even be an infernal war machine. So infernal war machines were introduced as part of Descent into Avernus, which was the tabletop prequel released last year. Infernal war machines are these kind of Mad Max-inspired hell wagons. These are vehicles that you use to traverse across the 9 hells. Now, based on the shape here, I think Infernal War Machine is much less likely, but I did want to throw it in because I could see it as a possibility. Either way, I think we can definitely expect some interplanar travel in Baldur's Gate 3. So tying this back to the Gith, current lore states that illithids have lost their ability to craft nautiloids, and because of this, they take a lot of care in order to keep them hidden. So seeing one in Baldur's Gate is actually a pretty big deal. It could mean that the illithids have rediscovered the ability to craft nautiloids, or it could be a signal that the Mind Flayers are planning something really big. Because they're so rare, when nautiloids are seen, word travels fast, and Gith hunting parties can be expected close behind. So in case you're unfamiliar with the lore, the Gith actually started as a slave race created by the Mind Flayers. And because of this, most Githyanki and Gith Sarai have a burning hatred for the illithid and live only to hunt and kill them. And that brings us to the final clip of this teaser. This is the clip that has people super hyped, so excited, because you see a dragon rider atop a huge roaring dragon. Upon closer inspection, you will notice that this is in fact a red dragon. So for me, this looks like a Gith. He's got a very elongated face, he's shirtless, and he's wearing these what appear to be silver bracers, which are very commonly depicted in character art for Githyanki. So besides the fact that he looks like a Githyanki, we know that Gith are likely involved. We also know that Githyanki have long held an alliance with Tiamat. This deal was struck long ago between the leader of the Gith and Tiamat. Under this alliance, red dragons serve as cohorts and mounts for knights and other high-ranking Githyanki. Red dragons bound to servitude to Githyanki in this way mainly view this alliance as a nuisance, but as long as the Gith Master shows respect to the dragon and provides plenty of loot from raiding parties, the dragons remain loyal. Once a dragon reaches adulthood, it is usually dismissed, at which time it will leave, taking all the riches it has acquired with it. And with all of that said, I want to rewind just real quick back to the very start of the video at timestamp 11 seconds, where we see someone working on location art. Now, honestly, this isn't a great shot and we can't get a super clear view, so this really could be anywhere. It could be a lot of places, but it could also be the city of Tunareth. So I say that because if you compare it to this art here that you see in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, I don't know, they just gave similar vibes to me, and it was kind of the first thing that I thought of when I saw that photo. So if you're not familiar, Tunareth is a floating city in the astral plane. It's where the Githyanki reside, and it's there where they serve the Lich Queen Vlaakith. Tunareth is actually inside the floating corpse of a six-armed deity, and it's often referred to as the City of Death. So yeah, guys, that's all the reasons that I think that we'll definitely see the Githyanki playing a major role in Baldur's Gate 3. Because we know for sure that we'll be dealing with a huge Mind Flayer invasion, I'm kind of floating a theory that we may be tasked to unite both the Githzerai and the Githyanki in order to defeat the Mind Flayers. Let me know down in the comments what role you think the Githyanki will play in Baldur's Gate 3. If you found this video useful, please give it a like. It really helps my tiny channel grow. And be sure to subscribe for more Baldur's Gate news and commentary.